What's going on, everybody? Uh, I just looked at my earplug and the rubber piece is gone. Oh, there it is. What's going on? Um, this is January 6th, 2025, New York session. I haven't slept, so I'm a little monotone, but on Discord, once again, my mic is muted right now. Uh, but we're about to get into it. Let's get to it. Okay. That happened before the market. You had that close. No, nothing there. You had this minor sweep to get that move down. But let's see where we're at. Daily. Okay, we're in that zone. This is the zone that I wanted. That level after this external liquidity got swept, it goes to internal. And the thing that's tricky about this is that it's the daily candle, so we don't know if it's going to keep trading higher. And obviously, we're not waiting 7 hours for it to close to figure it out. I mean, you could, it'd be smart, I guess, but based off of this, you just have to move to the left. Wait, what's the 4 hour? Move back away. You just have to look to the left and see where everything is. Where can price potentially go if it goes higher? That was the 1 hour. And that, because if it does go past this, which it might, then we have to see where it might go. You know what I mean? We have to set liquidity, all that, but this is good enough. We have an idea. And I don't know, 30 minute. If price comes to this 30 minute, I feel like it'll just go to this 1 hour anyway. So it's tricky if I want to even keep this because I don't want to have too much on my chart, you know what I mean? But we are looking for so far a continuation into one of these. Um, this was also the power of three, so it's probably going to keep continuing upwards. You had the consolidation, the manipulation, and then the extension. So if it does come up here, which would be a target, I would want it price to retrace here, and then we can look for buys down here on the 5 minute or this one. Because we want to trade with the trend, obviously. So that's how you break it down from higher time frame bias all the way to lower time frame. You just need to do what makes sense. You have to, and to understand what makes sense, you have to understand what these concepts are, like a fair value gap, what it means when price is disrespecting a fair value gap compared to respecting a fair value gap, what this consolidation means, what it means when price goes way below it and then shoots up. You know what I mean? Now that this is happening, it lines up with the daily higher time frame bias with the 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, which is up here. Um, Now once if price hits these zones before it retraces, then we'd just be looking for sells at that point. But right now we're just waiting for a retracement. Here's the 15 minute, which is a really big zone. So if we want to trade off this 15 minute, we would just put this middle line here, which is the 50% of this fair value gap, which when there's a big zone, whether it's on the 1 minute or the 15 minute or the daily, it relatively, I mean, most of the time it goes to this middle line, like how it did here. This is a decently, I mean, th yeah, this is a decent sized fair value gap, and it came to, that was actually a bad example. This is a better example, because that really isn't a big fair value gap. This is a regular size fair value gap, but this one right here, this one is a big fair value gap. You see how it came to it and then it went down, obviously. Um, but then it went back up to test the 50% of it, which it happens more often than not when it comes to those big fair value gaps. So let's write it down. Let's see if we can clear this up first. Just, eh, well, here's the daily. We can move this a little bit. That's the daily. Mm, I'm debating if I should just, I'll keep it, but I still think it's gonna go higher. So this doesn't really matter. Um, okay. Buys, so we're looking for a turtle soup buys after retracement or sells after price taps. Um, area is area of interest. So there's a macro time that starts at 8:45 or 9:45 to 10:15. And then there's 10:45 to 11:15. And there's sometimes good setups in this 9:45 to 10:15. So that's why I technically kind of start at 9:45, but I trade all of 10 to 11 because sometimes between these two macros, like the 9:45 and the 10:15, and then the 10:45 and the 11:15, there's sometimes no setup, but there'd be a setup in between it where technically you shouldn't be trading or because it's out of the macro. But I've noticed that 10 to 11 is just a good time frame, like a nice zone to trade within. So that's why like from 9:45 to 11 and then from 2 to 3. I didn't know I missed this trade. I was asleep. This was a good trade. Price was really overbought, but it wasn't retracing. It was just strong, like really strong bullish. And this 5 minute, no, 15-minute fair value gap, no, 30. This 30-minute fair value gap was the only thing that it was like there, but it didn't even retrace to it. So I think, yeah, so it retraced this 15-minute fair value gap. And then out of this 15-minute fair value gap, there was this 5-minute fair value gap after the breakup structure. It tapped into it, and then there was this 1 minute. You could have also traded off with this turtle soup. So that was that. And you could have targeted all the way up here. which was this 1 hour liquidity. Yeah, wait, yep, that 1 hour liquidity. So that was from yesterday, or today, technically at 3 a.m. Now we wait. I might pause the recording because an hour and a half long video. I'm just not trying to have that because it's gonna be just this the whole time, just watching it. What's going on? So 15 minutes. So after this candle closes, I would wait for the retracement. So in 8 minutes, once uh, 10 o'clock hits or 9 o'clock, nothing on the 5 minute except here. But this would be my first take profit, or my last take profit actually. I'm gonna have like two take profits on my evaluation. I had to reset it. I I reset it yesterday, like last night before I went to sleep at like 10 p.m. or like 8 p.m. Um, but yeah, so fresh start, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I could pass this evaluation on the YouTube and with the Discord. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the recording and I'll come back when something interesting is happening. All right. So I'm gonna try something here. 'Cause I was watching someone who trades the same way I do, and it gave me an idea. Um, because I'm waiting for buys, but I've said this in a previous video. But usually, or always, when price is retracing down to a 5 minute fair value gap or a 15 minute, it always changes structure. So like this, um, if this happens like that displacement, and then, but there's no good fair value gap or anything. You have this turtle soup as well. Anything between here. You have this. We also have this. But I need this to displace. So, wait, is it? Oh, I didn't do it by itself. Damn. That's strange. Oh, but I don't like the way, yeah, look. It didn't even test it. No. Because this didn't close yet. It's gonna start going down in as soon as this, um, 15 minute closes. You see it close that fair value gap. You have this inversion. Oh no, I'll just like half on this. Cause it's not my price could zero. Do a little inversion down to here. First take profit and then second. Let's see if we could get this. The 2 minute candle didn't close. Yeah, I think it's gonna close after this. So technically the 2 minutes swept. This is gonna shoot up after. Yeah. Keep going. Oh, did it hit the order block? No way. I feel like that's too big of an order block. But also that's nah, because this isn't my trade. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna just wait. And if the entry happens, it happens. But I feel like this is too big of an order block for it to respect it. I already got tapped, so testing it again. I think it's gonna hit this inversion. It might just sweep. That would be messed up if it sweeps that though. If you have this high. Oh no, the 2 minute went to. Huh. I'm still gonna wait for that. You have the 2 minute turtle soup, which it wouldn't be a bad idea to enter right here, but there, perfect. And then I need to set buy stops, right? Is it buy stops or sell stops? I don't know. Because you have to do it like that when you um inversions is tricky too. Because this is a really even if this was a small fair value gap, I don't think I would even trade this. This is a really small inversion. I'm still biased that price is gonna retrace before it taps this. And that retracement usually happens after a break in market structure, and it usually always at least hits that first high, from what I've seen. So we're gonna see what happens. I don't know how to, okay, wait, like this. This would be a buy stop. This be a sell stop. Stop order. Mm, no, no, it needs to be buy. Wait, I don't want to mess this up on accident. What's this? Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna just do this. I should probably learn how to do that though. Buy stops, sell stops. Just gotta look at a picture. Images. It's really, it's really like, look at that. It's respecting this level like crazy. Does not want to go down. Mhm. So here's where I'd put my buy stops. 6 buy stops. And then here I'd put 3 sell stops. And then I put another 3 at this line. Wait, I don't know where. Here. So, okay. There it is. Trying to click this. I don't like the way that this is moving. Doesn't know what it wants to do. I think I'm gonna move my stop here. How many ticks is it? 24. Okay. Because this can definitely get swept. But if this gets swept, I'm still confident it's gonna go down. But this got swept. I'm hoping it just keeps going down as like another turtle soup. Let's look at ES. Win or lose, I'm glad I could get this trade on recording. Okay, so we have this SMT right here, a divergence, which is telling me it's gonna go in opposite ways. You see, look, it doesn't want to go past this level. It's this level right here. It just needs to break past. But like, what exact numbers would that be? You know what I mean? Like, why? Okay, so S&P took these highs. I don't think they're gonna go the same direction. This is like a science project. Jesus Christ. I mean, come on. This it doesn't want to go past this level. There you go. It just needs to break past these. There's a little momentum. Not enough though. There we go. Nope, not enough. Why couldn't it just? I'm still confident it's gonna go down. I don't know why it's being weird though. Let's look at Forex Factory. Is there any event news? No, no, nothing. Factory orders, yellow notice. Nothing important though. What about the rest of the week? PMI, CPI, that's for the franc. PMI for USD. This is confusing. Usually it doesn't. I mean, it's still respecting this quite well, but this zone here, I don't like how I don't know what it's, oh, there we go. Come on. First TP. There's that momentum. We just need that close. If it closes, then I'm confident. I wish I did have a 30-second. Look at this. That's what I don't like. Damn, I just need to close below this. Hmm, it's confusing. Look at this. Is there a high? No, there's no 5-minute high. I think it's gonna hit this hit this 5-minute low at least. I might just take out my full position there. But that's the top of the 15-minute fair value gap. So it's on its way down to this 15-minute fair value gap. The only before it goes up at all, I feel like it would have to sweep this. I mean, it doesn't have to do anything, but based on the way I trade, that would make the most sense. Unless there's like something in the 30-second down here. The price wants to reach that high now. Wants to reach these. What is price doing? Mm, okay, you have this SMT should be here. Yeah, this looks good. I like that. S&P is up and Q is down. That's good. It's always a good sign. All of this is good signs. So if this happens to be a loss, this is one of those things where the market is just gonna do what it wants to do. And it just, in this case, I wanted to hit this first. But what I think is gonna happen is price is gonna retrace into down here, and then it's gonna have a like a really explosive move into one of these areas of interest, and then while it's sweeping this high, and then it's gonna retrace back down because weekly I'm still bearish. No, it's bullish. That's crazy. Weekly. Well, yeah, daily, I mean. Unless weekly it's still going up, but prices doing some strange stuff. Okay, if I was looking for buys right now, what would I be doing? The 30-minute close in 19 minutes. You have this 30-minute fair value gap. So when this 30-minute close, we have to be mindful of the bottom of this candle, or if it comes down more like that. Um, okay, that was close. Not close enough though. Need that to close. There we go. Nice. First take profit hit. Wait. Oh no, it added more. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh no. This is okay, I'm gonna just take out once it comes back down. Some more. It added more to the position. I meant to take out, not to add more. Okay, so which one is it then? It's not sell stops, but is it limit? Is it a buy limit? Oh, it is buy limit because price comes down to the point. This is where I want to buy at, so it'll buy the six of the cells I had. That's what it. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, here's that. Um, Glad I got that on video. That was funny. I went from six to nine contra. Technically, my full risk is 12, so I was still within risk, but this wasn't the trade I was really going for, so I did half risk. I still could look for buys, but I'm not sure if that's really a smart idea. I got my trade for the day plus 484. I'm no point in. I'm just gonna take my win and go. You see, like price. I'm telling you, price at least has to take this before moving up, and after it took that, it's moving up. I guarantee you, it's probably gonna hit up here because it probably yeah it took this. So if this is a 5-minute turtle soup, if this 5-minute candle closes above this high, then that'll be kind of weird because when it closes, it'll be up here somewhere. But that's the 30-minute, which is what I was talking about, so it might just reach the 1 hour. But we'll see. But that was the trade for the day. I'm gonna I'm posting this obviously, so we'll see what happens. My prediction and then what the market actually does. So glad I got that on recording. I'm excited to see. So let's just draw it out so that I remember. I can look back. Boom. And then boom. Retrace. something like this, cause but the weekly wants to go up, the daily wants to go down. But based on how the price reacts to these four levels, the 30-minute fair value gap, the 1 hour fair value gap, the 1 hour liquidity, and the 4 hour fair value gap, we'll see if price is gonna keep moving up or price is gonna deliver down. Because the weekly it's got sell side liquidity, so it wants to go for buy side, but it's reacting to this daily fair value gap first. Because what got it to sweep that sell side was this daily fair value gap. So it wants to see if it still wants to be bearish or if it wants to keep going up till it reaches this high. Yep, that's what that is. Alright, well that's the video. How long was that? 30 minutes, 31 minutes, nice. This was a good trade. And as you can see, it's doing what I said it was gonna do. But let's see if it's gonna do everything else. I don't wanna take that out. I don't wanna hear that. And beep, 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 beep. That's just annoying as fuck. Yeah, cool. Alright. No, I got to join. That's okay. We live for days like these. Um, Probably make another video later today going over that trade. But I did just go over the whole thing, but I'll do it again probably. Other than that, peace. Stay productive.